With the Olympics coming up this summer, it made me think about, just preparing and excitement what the Olympics bring. And what a lot of people don't know is there's a lot of athletes that are out there that need funding to help even facilitate their Olympic hopeful dreams. Just preparing for the season is very heavy on athletes, and I think some people just get so excited about the event and don't think about the actual athletes that make the event possible. And a lot of my friends now are out there working so hard and just dedicating, their life right now to this dream. And yes, it is a dream. And what some people fail to know is some of these athletes don't have nothing, no money, for body maintenance, for food. And these are some of our top athletes. And I really believe it's something that should be done and needs to be done. And me being an 8-year vet, and I'm no longer running. I did have a contract with ASICS. I did travel the world for a living, made really good money. I was very blessed, and not saying everybody wasn't. It was other athletes definitely making more money than I was, but I really believe the percentage is lopsided. And I really think people should think outside the box when it comes to competing in track and field as on the pro level. I really think that thinking outside the box of not only with the big box shoe companies, just think about all the excitement, all the people out there, all the companies that would want to be attached to track and field athletes getting ready for the Olympics. I think sometimes I didn't even appreciate the fight, the drive, what it took to even prepare for an Olympics or a World Championships or even a track season, because it's a 4-year. It's a sport that is not just every 4 years; it's all the time. And I really think for the next generation to really think outside the box. Don't be so quick to run after the shoe deals and all these. That's it. Basically shoe deals and apparel deals. Think outside the box. I didn't realize that there was so many local running stores. I really didn't pay attention to that. Even attaching yourself to local running stores and figuring out a way to do some things with them, figure out a way to do stuff with carpet companies. Everywhere I go and I tell people what I do, they're excited. They just jumping around. They can't believe they're meeting someone that have competed in a World Championships and also was preparing for an Olympics. And I really challenge the next generation to think outside the box. I don't have all the answers now that I'm no longer running anymore. I kind of see a lot of opportunities out there. I think you just got to be creative and just think of different partnerships. And instead of a handout, I did see a lot of people just want to be given money, and yes, they need the money. It takes a lot of money to maintain our bodies, but till we in the position where just being a track and field athlete has that value, I believe that we just gotta we have to figure out ways to be creative and finding creative partnerships. And I really challenge people to really think outside the box. I'll definitely try to brainstorm some different ideas. I have some things that I think will work now that I'm done and working on my sports apparel company, Nix Elite. I really think it's some cool and unique things that track and field athletes can do. We're global athletes. We travel the world for a living. It shouldn't be this hard to find funds in this sport or for this sport. And I just challenge everybody to think outside the box and you know, figure out that value, that creative partnership. And, you know, I really believe that we can change this sport. I believe I will be a spark to changing this sport. I really believe coming to this sport, I really didn't understand, just like a lot of people didn't understand really what this sport is about. And I really think it's a unique sport, and it has a lot of potential. So once again, I just challenge everybody to think outside the box and try to find some value out there.